How do you greet a bear with no ears? What up, B? Yo, what's up? My name's Chaz, and this is my first YouTube video. It's gonna be a quick question and answer, so let's just jump straight into it. Alright, first question. What are your long-term goals and aspirations? Well, okay, so yeah, I go to Georgia State. I'm a double major in film and psychology, and I want to be a children's psychologist. I want to own my own private practice one day, and I also want to be a director, and I want to add it in script writing act too. What is the purpose of your YouTube channel? That's a really good question. I changed my name. Some of you who were here before, I really just want to really put myself out there, and I always wanted to be on TV. Like I always used to watch Disney Channel, and I used to watch like Seventh Heaven and Cosby Show, and I always just want to be on there. So that, I guess this is kind of my way to like do that. Like I ain't on TV, but I'm on somebody's screen. And once you captivate the attention of somebody, like you really can like, you know, you can use that as a positive platform to really say some good stuff. So hopefully I can just be able to get in a space where I can say something to somebody that might change their lives. How do you maintain school and everyday life? I don't. Next. No, I'm just like, actually, it's hard. It's very difficult, like trying to juggle school and like having a social life and work and perfecting your craft. Internships, like it gets really difficult, but really, like I just keep God first, man, and I pray, and like it all comes together. It just all comes together somehow. What was your favorite class that you took here at Georgia State? Absolutely. My African American Studies class, Intro to African American Studies with Professor Jonathan Gales. If you're thinking about going to Georgia State, it will change your mind. Whether you're white, black, Hispanic, Asian, don't matter. Don't matter. Have you had any rude professors? Yeah, like once I hear people act like, if you ask a question, they act like it's stupid. Like even if it's stupid, they shouldn't act like it's their job. Just ask a question. If you could rate Georgia State overall on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you give the school? A 15. Simple as that. If you can live anywhere in the world, where would you live? I'm cool where I'm at for right now. Do you feel that African Americans should attend HBCUs? Like, should they, or should all of them? But, I don't go to an HBCU, I go to a PWI. Sometimes it feels like an HBCU, and HBCUs don't like when we say that, but I mean, that's kind of the reality. Georgia State's situation. So, do I feel like they should go if they want to? And if they don't, then that's okay too. But I mean, HBCUs, they go hard. Do you feel it's wrong for African Americans to attend PWIs? I attend a PWI. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I feel like you should do whatever you want to major in. Make sure that school has a good program in that, and do what you want to do, baby. Live your life. Does a man have to make more than a woman? No. How do you feel about a prenup? We want a prenup, yeah. See, I'm in a different situation. Like, right now, I'm not in a situation where I would really have to like worry about somebody trying to take everything I got. They can take these tuition fees if they want, but no, okay, seriously, it's up to you in that relationship and how you handle that with that person. Like some people, like you might have a prenup. It could be like a trust thing. Like some people might be like, so you don't trust me? And some people might just be like, yo, this is just what it is with us. We both understand there's nothing wrong with it. So I really think it goes to the two people and how they feel about it. But at the same time, I'm not with divorce. We get married, like we're gonna be together. And it's kind of like having a prenup is like having a plan B. And having a plan B is planning for your plan A to fail. And that's not faith. The next question, how did you wake up this morning? Alone? No, I woke up by myself. Without an alarm. No, I woke up I had an 8 a.m. So next question, is a little jealousy good in a relationship? I don't really like the word jealousy there, but I do think that kind of like, you know, like, where you at? You know what I mean? Like, it's probably kind of healthy. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm kind of crazy, so don't pay me no mind. I think like you should care a little bit. But I mean, at the same time, trust. I'm not saying don't have trust. Are you a toilet roll going over or toilet roll going under kind of girl? Definitely over. Taraji P. Henson is too, actually. Fun fact. What's your zodiac sign? Do you believe in astrology? I'm a Sagittarius. I don't believe in astrology. Like, are they funny? Like, yeah, but the thing that controls my life? No. I have a question for y'all. Do you believe that you can be like, that you can really like be strong in your faith, like with God, like spiritual faith, and believe in astrology? Are you prepared for Jehovah's return? Yeah. Like, I am, but at the same time, like, I know where I'm going, but at the same time, like, I'm young, like, you know what I mean? Like, and I know, like, being with Jesus is gonna be better than anything on this earth, but I do want to get married, I do want to have kids, I feel like I was put on this earth with a purpose, like, I got some things to fulfill, and I want to do it. Like, I just want to live, like, I'm still young, you know what I mean? So it's like, I want some more time, but you know, like, Jesus, we ready. He understand what I'm saying, like, we got this relationship right. Yeah. Would you date/marry a white man? Yeah. Is TSA too strict or not strict enough? So, depending on where you at. Cause I was at Hartsfield Jackson, man, they just let me basically walk through one time. Didn't have to take my shoes off, no jacket, take laptop out, nothing. They was just like, go ahead. I was like, okay. And then one time I was at O'Hare and they damn near stripped me down to my drawers. So, I mean, I guess it really depends on where you at. Imagine this. It's the year 2020. Who is your president? That's a good question. I don't know. I don't care. Just not Trump though. What are your short-term goals for the next 35 years? I'm working on a few short films now, so I want to see that and see that like out. I also plan to be working on a few music videos, working on a couple more feature films. I've worked on one feature film so far, so I'm gonna keep that up. I'm really just going for my internships, like television series and different things like that. And I should be in grad school by then for psychology, so I'm excited to see what that's gonna look like. Next question: do you feel like some churches or churchgoers put too much emphasis on shouting, standing, lifting your hands, and saying hallelujah during times of praise and worship? Well, example, the choir is singing a beautiful worship song and the row I'm sitting on is standing up with their hands lifted towards the ceiling sky, and I'm sitting listening to the song. The question is, do I feel like some churches put on too much emphasis on shouting? Whether you're standing or shouting, you might be praising God, you might be worshiping God, and you're just like hands up crying out because you're just thinking of all he's done for you, and you can't, no other way to express yourself. And there might be a time where you're just sitting there and you can't say nothing, like you're just stuck. You're just like, wow. You know what I mean? And those are two different types of worship. And both of them are perfectly fine. There's nobody who could tell you if your praise or if your worship is okay, if it's good enough. Make it genuine, let it come from your heart, let it be in spirit and truth, and don't play God. Jesus says in the Bible, I'm paraphrasing, but you can look it up yourself. I'll find the scripture and I'll put it right here for you. But it's like, if you don't praise God, the rocks will cry out in your name, in your place, or something like that. Ain't no rocks crying out for me. I'm gonna give God what I got, and it's gonna be genuine. You know what I mean? But it's like, you don't have to feel like you have to match the crowd. Do what it is that you do. Like if you sit there, you sit there. But at the same time, don't play God. Don't sit there, oh, I'm reserved, I'm quiet, I don't really do all that, I'm shy. But we put you at a Falcons game and you're the craziest person in the stand shouting, you know, you lift your hands there and you're shouting there. We put you at a Beyonce concert and you're totally crazy. And then you come to church and it's like, I'm just shy, I'm reserved. like, people don't know, like when I know you, I'm comfortable. But when I'm like, if I'm not like with you and I know you like that, I'm like I'm an introvert with extrovert qualities. I'm real kind of to myself, but when I get to thinking about Jesus and all he's done, I can't help but to shout. You know what I mean? I can't help but to scream. I can't help but to lift my hands. I can't help but to jump. But that's me. You know what I mean? That doesn't mean that's how you have to be. But at the same time, don't play God. Spirit and in truth. Worship him in spirit and in truth. That's the bottom line to that. Really, nobody could tell you how to praise. That's between you and your God. Between you and Jesus. Yeah, that was all the questions. Wow, there were some really great questions. Like there were some like impactful questions. Thank you so much for everybody who submitted. Thank you so much for everybody who used to watch my videos and you're back, or this is your first time. Like, thank you so much. Please like, comment, subscribe. Like that means so much. You can follow me on social media if you want. My Snapchat is Kendra_K. I'll put that down here. My Instagram is Chaschat2x. I'll put that right here. My YouTube name, I am still kind of coming up with a name for it, so it'll be in transition under reconstruction. Just bear with me. And you can follow me on Facebook if you want. It's Chasten Elise if you feel like that's what you want to do. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you. And come back next Sunday at 7 p.m. For the next video. I'm really going to be on it this time, so I appreciate all y'all's love and support. Thank you. Have a great day.